Hey everyone, welcome back. Episode 6 of the End of the World Zombie Apocalypse.
Didn't think we'd make it this far.
Yeah, I didn't think you would either.
At least I'm not the only one that doubts our skills.
It's it. Murder, 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 murder.
Everyone's dead.
Alright, so in episode 5, they decided to go through Lowe's, and they did do some recon and saw that it was empty, even though there was blood splatter and blood pools all over the floor. However, it took Emily to figure out to look up because the lights were flickering, and there were some predatory infected zombies.
They got attacked by zombie panthers.
Yeah, that jumped down and killed half the group.
Zombie panthers.
And yeah, well, they killed like 3 people in the group, and then they killed one or two more by proxy.
Yeah.
So.
Oopsies.
Yeah. So, all right. Now that that's all over with, you're taking Xavier's pistol, right?
Yeah. I'm taking his katana.
All right. You're taking his.
He's not in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, son of a gun.
Well, I mean, they would have ran out and kind of hollered at
Just sends a mass text message.
Yeah, or send a mass text message.
So they're sending a
like,
mass
hey.
text message telling us what happened.
Yeah,
Basically.
But
My
instead of
response.
just sending it to them,
All right, so
Fuck
here's the question: are y'all going to pony up and get the smartest amount of weapons that you can get to deal with the horde, or are you just going to hop in the car, beat tracks, and just wait it out somewhere? And hope that the military deals with it.
I'm also gonna take his katana or longsword, whatever.
yeah, and I'm taking
And then
Griffin's.
how many bullets did he have for that?
Wait, what do you have?
I'm gonna say that I grabbed like.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what weapon? What gun
He had
did
a
he have?
9mm.
A 9mm. He would
I
have
think he had
had.
8 clips. I'm just gonna say I have 8 clips.
No,
on
he had
it.
7
157
clips.
rounds of ammo and 8 clips.
And then 100 rounds.
That's what I have.
Okay, 100 rounds. Alright, cool. Now, and then longsword. Alright.
Don't look at me.
Now,
Give me a look first.
I'm out. I'm gonna say, look, I'm out.
I'm gonna see if I can find something.
Yeah, and bear in mind, if you're going to say that you're going to bounce out, it's still a horde of 10,000, which can multiply to 20,000 in no time.
I understand that.
I'm gonna.
Well, remember, there's 4 of you, but there are numerous nail guns in the store with probably 5,000 nail strips and CO2 cartridges to hook up to
And
the
what's
nail
the
guns.
distance on one of those?
Not
What's the
long enough.
distance?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people shoot a nail across a road into another house.
So that's like
Damn.
10, 15.
Could we shoot them from the Lowe's
20.
parking lot and still hit them in the head and kill them?
No,
Exactly.
I mean, you would have to be at least 20 yards back, but that thing can travel.
Is there any like plastic bottles?
Like,
I have an
like
idea.
literally, you could rig a like the safety catch that's on a nail gun that won't let it shoot unless you press it down and go something. You can rig that thing to where it's always pulled back. In which case, you can just go pull the trigger once, and it'll just keep firing.
But,
I mean, like literally, there's so many of them. You could just fire into the air to where they arc down, and you'll probably wind up hitting or killing a couple of them.
Well,
Per strip.
I'm gonna tell them over text to get the fuck out of Lowe's and come to the vehicle now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
well, I'm going to reply with. Hold on, I want to see the surveillance footage.
And I'm going to reply with, no, fuck you, get the fuck out of the car before I shoot you
Get
when
the
you
fuck
walk
out of the car.
Get the fuck out to the car.
Hey, all right.
I will shoot you.
Yeah,
Guys, hey, no infighting, alright?
Yeah.
He started it.
Keep the profanity to a minimum.
Also, you're gonna have to be like, alright. So,
I have an idea.
hold on. What do you want to do? You said something. You wanted to do something.
Yeah, I want to see if I can pick the lock to the.
Why? What for?
To the surveillance.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but why? Why is this?
Because you never know. Someone might have. You never know if someone came in here and hid something per se, or if there might still be survivors here somehow.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
some
remember,
campers.
isn't Miss Debbie and that 10-year-old kid still with y'all?
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
Should've
that's
been
right.
like that.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what direction your dad headed in?
Why?
He headed the fuck out of Dodge.
Because I want to know, because
I could find out where he went through a text, yeah.
All right, that'd probably be the bet. I say fuck the original plan, and we just wait for the military? Because obviously we're not equipped to handle this.
I have an idea.
What is the
If
idea?
anybody wants to hear it.
What is the idea?
Well, if we have enough weapons that get distance and somebody in the truck, 3 of us could stand in the back of the truck. We could get the horde's attention, because as we're seeing, they're moving slowly. And if we need to, because you can drive the truck at a slow pace
Yeah.
back towards Gallatin, we get the horde's attention, lure them back toward with us, and as we're going to Gallatin, start pegging them. If they start moving faster, all you got to do is just floor it in the truck straight back to Gallatin, and we can get away and get enough distance to where they can't see us.
Yeah,
That way we
alright.
keep ourselves at a distance and we peg them from a distance, slowly thin them, slowly, yes, but we're thinning them out.
Well, and also remember there's about 30 propane
I wish
tanks and
I-
flares in Lowe's.
Yeah, can't we just like get a propane tank and just like throw it at the herd and just shoot it so it can just like blow up?
Well,
Yeah,
No,
because-
we could do that, but what I'm saying is so long
Well-
as we keep enough distance between us and them, and we drive them towards us, as long as they don't start running and they do stay slow moving, we have enough distance to where they can't reach us within arm's reach, and we can peg them from a distance and keep moving at that pace with the truck.
Wish I would have said something like that earlier on the thing, but anyway.
But
All right, so
Everybody still would win in the Lowe's.
true too.
yeah, we wanted to go shopping, guys. Let's go shopping.
Goddamn. All right.
Another shopping episode.
Yeah.
All right. So
But this time we don't have to pay for
All
it.
right.
So yeah, if you want to go back to the Lowe's and load it up with whatever we can use to peg it from a distance and blow them up and so on and so forth, go ahead. Me and Alex will stay out here and keep
Bullshit,
watch.
you're coming in with us.
I'm not going in. You cannot force me to go in.
Why?
I refuse to go in there.
Fine. Then we're
How
just
many of you went in? How
Fine.
many of you went in?
We're just-
There were 8 of us.
Not
Six-
enough.
DJ,
6 of you went in.
stop.
2 came out.
We're just heading back out. Then we're just going back to the boonies, I guess. Like,
I'm gonna grab a few propane
if-
tanks on the way out.
Okay, then I'll do the same, and I'll grab some flares. How about 10 flares, just as a kind of on the way out wrapping motion? 10 flares. That sound like fair.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
How many propane tanks do we?
I would say like 4, because 1 in each arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can get
Works.
5.
Okay, 5. Cool. I'm
Because
down.
I'm sure Alex would probably help.
Since CJ's
Yeah,
been
if
a
I'm
little
going
bit.
in there, I'm going in tactical style. Fuck it.
Black, you don't know
and
tactics.
Gun knife.
5.
Yeah.
Your tactics are country
What's it
fried
called?
chicken and grape soda.
Shut up.
Nice.
And don't forget the duct tape to strap the flare to the
Yeah.
propane tank.
Is there a plastic bottle that I can get?
Is
For
there
a
any
silencer.
plastic? Is there any
For a-
plastic? There are dozens of soda bottles.
Alright, then I grab one of those and I'm gonna attach it as a silencer.
Oh yeah. Wait, are they 2 liters or are they just like normal
20 ounce.
20 ounce?
Yeah, they have it there at the front counter.
That'd work.
Grab 2 of those.
Sorry.
So, hold on. Propane. Pro.
I was really hoping that you guys were gonna just be like, fuck it, and go all out against the
No.
floor. Well, I mean, do it tactically and smart, but
You know.
Yeah, what he means is just going guns blazing, sword
Alright.
sharpened, and
And
As long as we do
this-
it smart, I would do it. It's just,
well, remember, do you guys have your phones on you still?
yep.
Are you
I
guys-
still have
are-
your phone too.
Are y'all trying to call like the National Guard or?
I'm calling
whoever?
911.
Do we even know a number for the National Guard? Because I don't.
There's
Google.
the internet. I'm sure you can find something.
Is the internet still up? Jinx.
Damn, I wish I had my fucking bracelet on.
Yeah, I'd say it's still up.
Alright. Well, if it is up, then yes, we will look for a number for the National Guard and we'll be like, get your asses here right now, please.
Plus,
Yes.
All
Complete
right,
with please.
well, also, well, do you want to call the CDC and like anyone, like any other type of, like
I'll look up the
any
number.
any other type of state, office to let them know.
Do you want me to call the National Guard while you call the CDC?
I can call the CDC and
Alright.
tell them what we found out so far about the infection.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll
and, and how to like eradicate it and,
Yeah.
and kill it.
So positive, negative, to see if I get to the National Guard, positive, negative, and then 2 positive for a diplomat.
Yeah.
Alright. 3 successes, 1 fail. Social stress.
Yes. Yeah. 1 point social stress.
Alright.
All right, yeah,
Apparently I'm
you,
almost
you
dead.
get a hold of them.
Alright. I just tell them our location, tell them what we know about the disease / infection / whatever it is.
Yeah, and also, yeah, video evidence. So, you can, so
Video
Oh,
evidence.
um,
yeah.
Natural leader.
hey,
Would I
Or
also?
logistics coordinator with those items.
Yeah, everyone pause it for that. So.
Would I also get it? Can I also roll a negative to see if I don't get that, or a positive for the video evidence?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it cancels
what is
out?
this, charisma?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, just take off that social stress.
What is this, charisma?
Yeah.
Pass and fail.
So it's part of social stress.
Oh, wait.
And
Guys,
yeah, you get a hold of them.
I need to make a phone call
To who?
to
Rambo.
God.
I wish.
I mean, my bad, Josh is God. God number 2.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo, please. No, Chuck Norris.
Oh, I was actually
Can
going
we
to call
do that?
Skylar.
No.
I want to call Chuck
Do you
Norris.
think Chuck Norris would have his phone listed on the internet anywhere? No.
No, but you could find it.
Tell the military to get a hold of Chuck Norris.
We need Lone Wolf McQuaid. Can we get water, please?
Alright.
So can I call God number 2?
Dude, I have 3 knives, pistol, 22 rifle, and longsword. We're decked out. As fuck. Alright. Silence 22. But anyway, so, do you have any shooting skills? Yes or no?
I have crack shot. So.
You have shooting skills, yeah? All of us have shooting skills.
I'm the only one with sword training.
Does anybody have a silenced weapon? Because I have a silenced
No,
weapon.
the silencers were at my aunt's house.
Alright. Well, I'm going to be in the back of the truck because I have a silenced weapon.
I do have.
remember
Well, wait,
that-
hold on. I do have silenced weapons. Never mind.
Remember those nail guns just go.
Well,
wanna go
also,
back into
I have
those and get them?
shurikens and throwing knives too.
CG, let's just fucking go in there.
I don't have a silenced weapon. Also, I cannot drive, so somebody else would have to get in front of the truck.
That's right. You can't drive. I forgot about that.
I can.
I
You can
forgot I
drive.
had a sword. Damn.
How do you not know how to drive?
Nobody ever taught me.
Same.
It's pretty instinctual.
Can you
But, you know,
drive a car in a video game?
Oh yeah,
That's
GTA,
not the same.
man.
Yeah, in Grand Theft Auto, yeah. I
that's
can
not the
in
same.
Grand Theft Auto.
That's not the same at all.
That's called a trigger and a thumbstick.
Kinda is.
Ish.
It's a trigger and a thumbstick.
If you're driving an automatic truck, there's an accelerator and there's a brake. That's it.
Your
It's
R2 and your
very
L2.
simple.
And the steering wheel is your joystick.
Oh, I learned how to drive. I learned how to drift through Need for Speed.
Tokyo Drift.
Alright.
No, anyways,
So, we're gonna. I say we head out and we're just gonna go back into the boonies. After we grab.
Alright, so you're letting the military know, and you're gonna beat tracks.
So we're not
I
getting
say
no
yeah.
guns?
What?
We're
Well,
not getting no
remember,
guns?
you now have the run of Gallatin at this point.
Yeah, we can go to Gallatin and just kind of chill out there.
Dude, I'd say we find a strip club and see if there's any surviving strippers. Who's with me?
I'm really
There's no
tempted.
strip clubs in Gallatin, they're all in Nashville.
Okay, let's
Can I
find a
shoot him just
bar.
for the sake of it?
No. Because if you do, I'm gonna shoot your ass so much.
Okay, then let's find a bar. See if there's any remaining alcohol.
Molotov
There's
cocktails?
at least 4 liquor stores in Gallatin. I'd say you have a pretty decent supply of alcohol. And I highly doubt that anyone's going to be trying to
I think
arrest you
CJ's
for underage drinking.
I feel like that CJ's
I have
probably
an idea.
Molotov cocktails.
Molotov cocktails.
I
This
just said it.
entire horde.
And
He
remember,
is genius.
I did ask if y'all were wanting to go to Bluegrass Liquors to get all those malt.
We could do
get
that.
all that liquor.
Well, also
Alright,
halftime
hey,
is really.
Okay, this is how it's gonna.
Okay, here's the idea. We
Hold
don't
it.
go to a big liquor store. We go to a small liquor store where we can have somebody watch the front. We can have 2 people go in and somebody stand at the front, at the ready, watching down the aisles for the undead to peg them in the head if they go after anybody that's grabbing liquor.
CJ,
Yeah.
Bluegrass Liquors, the shelf, the normal shelves are only about this high on me.
Good, there we go.
And there's windows all along the front of the store and the
Good, there we
side.
go. Then we go to Bluegrass
And there,
Liquors.
and there just happens to be a gas station next door.
So let's
Good, we go to Bluegrass Liquors and we peg them from the outside.
No, we attract them and blow the whole thing up.
No. What's gonna happen? So here's.
You could do that.
So
We
now
could be
that
in the gas
we're
station.
actually like wise, and like have some like knowledge about the different types of zombies.
Yeah. You
So-
mean the Panther zombie you ran into?
They use whatever's at their
So we're
disposal.
all gonna go in, right? Every one of us, and we're gonna have somebody watching our 6, but like we need to have everybody because I won't.
But what about our 3?
Flashbacks?
What about our 3 and our 9 and our 12?
Excuse me.
That's what we have with other people. For.
Are we just gonna make the
Excuse me.
cross formation now?
Well, we're gonna
Yes,
have
basically.
1 or 2 people on Overwatch watching for zombies, and then 2
I never
people
liked that
alcohol.
game
Alright.
though.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna be
here's my
inside the door
question.
though.
'Cause
Alright.
Your buddy with the military, can you get him to just airdrop us a tank?
No.
No. All right,
I don't know if I'm that good though. Could I do that?
He could try.
No.
Not with my diplomat and all that.
Plus, do you have any idea how big the instruction manual is for a tank?
Yeah, true too.
They would have to have at least 2 chopper planes.
We could get some
fly it in.
military grade weapons and armor though.
Should
Chopper.
you compare
They
to the
would.
chopper?
They wouldn't give that to civilians.
Wait a minute. Why don't we go to?
Yeah, true too.
No, because the police station's too big and there's too many chances for a zombie to be hiding in
Right.
there.
Not real. Well,
Well, I
not
was gonna say because they have like Kevlar.
Yeah, but not at this point. It's all abandoned. We could try.
I know, but we don't know if there's any stragglers in there.
So we could take him.
All right. Well, look, you're gonna have to figure out like if you want to deal with if you want to deal with the horde with just with the nail guns and your guns, or do you just want to beat trucks?
You're in charge. You got elected. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I know.
Who's second in command now that? Yay!
I don't give a shit.
He's just like,
Y'all can duke it out. Not really. No infighting. All right. So here's how I see it.
Let him do it. I'll still win.
1, 2, 3, then go. 1, 2, 3, done. 1, 2, 3.
He wins.
All right.
that's a 3.
Nah. All right. Good second.
God.
All right. All right. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen.
I like how we chalked up who gets to be second in command to a game of rock, paper, scissors. That's
Yeah.
truly how you know we're
Hey.
screwed.
Hey, no. There's no better way to decide than Rochambeau.
Nice. So all right. All right. So me, CJ, rock paper scissors again to get into the truck. Like who's gonna be in the truck driving? Who's gonna be shooting?
I will sit in the back.
You have to sit in the back because you can't drive. And I have to.
Click.
There's no
That wins. That wins. He wins. That wins.
Have a big guy.
I don't
No,
care.
why don't you just play
I can
rock?
drive.
Why don't you just play rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock?
So literally, the only two who can drive is you. So I have a silence weapon. You're in the back. Or driving. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the back. You're in the back. I'm in the back. I have a silence weapon. We're
Well,
just
I
gonna
got
go.
two.
Driving.
He is.
I'd rather be in the back anyway.
We're good.
Yeah, my name is Corinthian Roland. This is my last will and testament.
Alright, so I'm just saying we're gonna like have
Leave
a
all
truck
my
bed.
worldly possessions to my imaginary lion Freckles.
Alright, we're gonna like so we're gonna have the tailgate down, and I imagine us like just sitting beside. Why?
CJ? Yes.
We
Leave
can
the tailgate up.
Okay, fine. We
Because if
can still
we're using rifles, we can use that
We
as
could-
a makeshift bipod.
exactly.
For
And
one.
we could have done it with the tailgate down, but whatever. Either way, we're gonna use a bipod makeshift apparently. Makeshift
And it's
bipod.
also harder for them to clamber over if the tailgate's up.
That's true too. And we'll just keep the window open, and we can just yell, "Hey, speed up! Don't!" or whatever.
Hey,
So, yeah.
slam on the brakes. What?
Whatever you do, don't break.
What?
All right, so we're now having the tailgate facing the horde,
And we're off the.
and
on
we're
our way
just trying to
see
get
Mr.
attention.
Ross.
Just making them come towards us.
We're following
Remember,
the
you're going to have to
Gilbert
make
Group.
more noise than what the horde is already making.
Can I get some
I'm
dice?
just going to fire a
guns.
bunch
Can I
of
get
shots. in
No,
the
I
air.
have an unsilenced weapon. Somebody give me dice. I need positive, negative. And I am
I
aiming
too
to hit
have
one of
guns.
them in the head. Or as many as I can in the head. With one gun shot. Is there a chance that it could penetrate through one skull and go into another one in a straight line? I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I have positive, negative.
Or are they hollow tips? And the hollow tip bullets? Because if they
I
are,
got them
then
from you.
Positive, negative.
Yeah, then they're
one
not.
for getting a crack shot thing, which I
Crack shot. Would I get one for
3 because you're using a 3 positive because you're using a rifle.
and would it be considered sneak attack as well?
and it's got a scope.
And then
Well, yeah, because I'm shooting from distance. Would the scope count?
don't worry about it for this.
just roll that. Yeah. It was a 2. I knew it was a 2. There we go.
Alright, and this would be a dex.
So
Or
Two
not, well, actually, this would be considered an social empathy.
what? How?
You're trying to. Oh, I don't.
I'm trying to peg one in the head.
I was
with
trying to
their
be funny, but never mind.
He cares so much for the undead.
I hate the undead. They're not people.
Zombies
so
have
dex.
rights too.
Yummy. If it's dex, then I have 2 passes. And
Yummy.
Actually,
Lifelong
if it's anything,
quotes.
I have 2 passes, no fails.
Alright, yeah, you kill a couple, like 2 or 3 of them, but They don't really turn around because all the
Do we have
noise.
propane tanks?
Yeah, we do.
All the noise is like,
So-
at the front, and they're following the front noise.
What you thinking?
Me and CJ are gonna throw.
I
out-
could
thinking
rev
just-
the
I'm
engine.
just thinking like.
No, the engine wouldn't rev high enough.
Yeah.
Although
Oh.
you could set off one propane tank.
That's
It
one
would-
thing.
that would
I'm
be
just thinking
loud
How many
enough.
propane tanks do we have?
We have 5.
We have
Five.
five.
Take one, strap a flare to it. Wait, how are we
That
going to
sounds
ignite the
dangerous.
flare?
Bullet.
So what you do?
No, you just ignite the flare.
Okay,
and
so we'll
strap
set the...
and strap it to it, and then you roll it out
We have
in the middle
duct
of the
tape.
road, and you just shoot the thing.
We have duct tape.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
We're gonna... Ooh, wait a minute. Here's what we're going to do.
Calling an
We're
airstrip.
going to take the duct tape. We're going to strap a flare to the side of it. We're going to uncap it, but we're not going to do it anywhere near the vehicle. We're going to get, say, about 10 feet from the vehicle in the back. You have CrossFit, so you can run back to the vehicle easier than the rest of us.
I have distance runner.
You have distance runner, then
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Hey, so it looks like the next man
So,
dies of
you're gonna go set it out there as quietly as possible. Duct tape the flare to the side of it. You don't even have to use a lot of duct tape, just one little strip. Cut it off, duct tape the flare onto it. Uncap the flare to ignite it, and then start running back. And as soon as you hit the truck, I'll shoot it.
Got you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I say give it a go ahead.
All right. So, go ahead and do that.
All right.
Do
So we have
And-
4 propanes now.
so.
When it ignites and explodes, it creates enough of a boom and a concussion wave that it gets their attention, and they all turn around en masse,
Okay.
Did we?
and they start running full bore.
Damn it,
Pause.
I beat on the window and yell
beating
run.
tracks.
We got runners.
I'm just like,
I beat on the window and yell floor it.
Yeah.
Now remember, you have to stay close enough to them to where they're going to continue to follow you.
I have an
how,
idea.
how fast
Well, I
are
mean,
these?
until they're like visibly on the move, and then you can,
Yeah.
just kind of floor it and get cut back.
Start duct taping flares to the propane tanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
After they're all duct taped to the propane tanks, we can uncap a flare, throw a propane tank out while we're driving, and as soon as they get close enough within range of it exploding and killing them, I'll shoot it.
Yeah, cool.
And then we'll go
Alright.
boom.
All right.
So I'm just gonna get rid of all of our propane tanks and just
Alright.
we're gonna continuously
All
do
right.
that.
So,
This is such
all
a
right.
realistic
So,
thing for me.
all right. So here's the thing. So who all's in the back?
Me, him, and him.
Yeah.
All right.
He's driving.
All right. So is one person reloading while the other two are
I haven't
shooting?
shot. I haven't
Yeah,
shot anything.
I've only shot one. I've only shot like 2
Well,
bullets.
no, that's what I'm saying. Are 2 of you shooting, and then one person reloading, so
Yeah,
that way
we
you
can do
constantly
that.
have ammo going.
Yeah, we can
All
do
right.
that.
I mean, if somebody wants to sit in the back and...
All right. So here's the thing. All right. Every
How many more
propane
bullets do we have
tank,
for that, or is that it? 4 mags with 30 rounds.
every
Yeah, that's-
propane
that's
tank
it.
takes out 200,
Okay.
And there's how many?
and
10,000.
there's about 10,000.
Damn.
So
Okay, well, I only have, let's see, 30 times 3, 6, I only have
just because the
120,
concussive
119,
force.
118.
Yeah.
I
So
only have 118 shots left in this M4.
We got 222 rounds that we'll take out.
and then plus you have roughly,
Plus I still have my gun.
Like, all right, when you went through those, you thought about the whole nail gun thing,
Yeah.
and there was like you went through all the shells, but you also went like tried to go off into the back to see if you could find any, but you just took what was off the shelves mainly. There was roughly about 7,500 nails. Like, yeah, 7,500 nails.
Somebody write that down.
So 75.
Yeah, basically there were enough strips of
Is that a
nails.
7 or a 2?
There was basically enough
2.
strips of nails to equal 7,500 nails. All right.
Yeah, we have 7,500, not 2,500.
Oh, 7,500.
Now remember these are 16 penny nails, so they're about this long.
That's enough. If we hit them in the
Yeah.
right spot, it'll destroy the brain.
So if you drive slow enough, you can bring them in close enough to where you can just
Kind of do a machine gun almost.
yeah, and just go.
What else do we have
All right.
that we can use?
I have.
Because we also have those papers with other stuff that hasn't been taken
It
in the back
doesn't-
of the truck.
It doesn't make noise, but I have 22 bolt action, like 200 rounds of that, so that's another like 200 zombies if I hit every
Well,
one
that's
of
not
them.
even a thing that I'm thinking about. Where's the sheets of paper? Because somebody had them with the extra stuff that we have that nobody took.
Oh, that's me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you had the pistols, you had the Mosin, you had the
Yeah.
22
Yeah,
long
let's-
rifle,
so
you had,
take that off
you
real
had the M4,
I think
you have all that stuff.
I will use the Mosin.
I thought your dad took the Mosin.
Did he?
I mean, he took something, didn't he? I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
Anyways, all right, so
We have.
well, look, no one's gonna have to roll for anything. I'm just gonna say, all right. So, are y'all gonna drive slow enough to kind of draw them in, so that way you
Yeah.
can?
We're gonna.
So, well, I mean, just like, are you gonna wait? Are you gonna throw a propane tank every now and again to just knock them off en masse, and
Yeah.
then just let them draw in closer, and then
Yeah,
just,
we're
and
gonna
then just
draw
mow-
'em in and then
then just
drive
mow,
away.
and then just
we'll
mow
do that
'em-
like a cycle.
and just mow them down, and then
Yeah.
drive up a little more and do that again. Okay.
We'll let them
I
get
am
in close
driving.
and then
Alright,
pull
so-
away after we
alright.
kill a couple. That way we can reload, grab whatever's loaded,
Alright.
let them get in closer, shoot again, and then drive
Alright.
away.
I'm
Alright, so
driving.
all right, so you're doing this enough that by the time you get past Broadway Liquors, like you're getting towards that golf course that's over there,
Yeah.
you've already blasted down roughly about a third of them.
Okay, so it's mostly
Okay.
they're mostly
Alright.
gone.
Yeah. So you blasted down roughly a third to almost a full half of the horde
Okay.
or the herd, and at that point you don't have any more propane tanks.
Damn.
You have guns.
However, you do have all the nails, you do have all the guns.
Yeah.
And so as Alex is reloading for the both of you, like you are just like one of you's working from the left in, one of you's working from the right in.
Yeah.
And so, together with all the nails, all the bullets, you effectively just, whittle them down little by little by little by little by little until there's only about 100 left. But you don't have any more bullets.
So we've used all the ones
However,
we have.
but behind them, there is just a trail of undead
Dead
corpses
corpses.
just littered across the entire 5 lanes.
Is there about? You said there's about 100 left. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
And we have
literally
no ammo.
from left to right across all 5 lanes of Nashville Pike or Gallatin Road. It is just littered like front to back, like it's like a herd of buffalo, more or less.
Hey Josh, I have a question.
Yeah.
What day is it in the campaign?
It would have been
It's like day 2 or 3.
Day
Saturday.
3.
It was day 3. Yeah.
And by,
It was
remember,
day
So that'd
by,
be
day,
Monday.
and by,
It'd
day
be-
by day 3, there were 10,000. So,
it's
Oh,
Monday.
so it's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Can I do a check to make a phone call? I have reasons for
okay.
it. Does not do that.
So we're completely out of ammo.
Calling God
Yeah,
number
you're
2.
completely out
There's
of
100 left.
So I get a positive, negative, and
Negative because you're driving while you're doing it.
yeah.
Do
Do
we
I
wanna-
get a?
So where are we? Are we?
Like you're basically at this point, by the time you got done with all the ammo and all the nails, you're basically at the gas station. That's like right before the overpass.
Do I get another positive for it? Or is that it?
I have an idea.
Yeah, just roll.
So we don't have any
No,
more.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah, roll one more positive. Sorry.
This would be a charisma check, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
One fail, no pass.
Yeah. 1 fail, no passes.
Oh yeah, you can't get a hold of them. So take a point of
I have an
social.
idea. We're at the gas station. I have an idea.
Get them drawn to the gas station. Just
Draw them to the gas. But what we do is we take the gas pumps, we set the pumps on the ground and have them going, just pumping out gas from the pumps.
Will they still work?
It's only been 3 days. The gas hasn't turned to dust yet.
I'm not
All we
talking.
have to
They
do-
haven't. Yeah, they haven't shut the power off. No one was there to like actually shut off the power at the gas station.
All we'll need is somebody to
So-
run inside and turn them on.
Well, the pumps are still on. It's a
No, no,
24-hour gas station, but yeah, like
Yeah,
once
you have to have cashier
yeah,
approval
once
or
you
something
pay
to-
for it.
Well, yeah, he has a credit card.
Yeah, I can just
Yeah, so
I'm
once
totally
you,
done
Yeah,
doing
so once you
this.
pay for it, I mean,
Okay.
like literally, you could turn it into a blowtorch because all you'd have to do is just like. Fuck.
That's dangerous.
Oh no.
That's not even my
Ooh,
idea.
that's
Oh no,
dangerous.
I was just saying you could like spritz it out and then just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would the 100 of them fit around this gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my
Blow up the
plan.
gas station.
We set no. We take all the little pumps, set them on the ground, and lock them to where they're constantly spewing out gas.
Yeah.
Get some distance, grab a bottle of liquor from the liquor store.
Oh no, you wouldn't have that because you'd already passed it.
We did? Okay, grab a bottle of liquor from inside the gas station.
Well, they have beer and whatnot.
That and we still have moonshine from my dad, so
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
And depending on the gas station, some of them sell vodka.
All you have to
and
do is
stuff.
throw a flare.
We're out of flares, aren't we?
No, we
No.
got 5 more.
Okay.
We'll just
fuck
throw
it.
the flares around.
Okay, fuck it. Then we'll just
Yeah.
I'd like to throw a Molotov just to be sure.
Okay, you can tear off a piece of your
The
shirt.
3 of you could each throw a flare.
Okay.
I can guarantee one of
Yeah.
you would hit gasoline.
Yeah, definitely.
All
So we're gonna let it spew out. We're gonna get about
200 yards.
yeah,
Gonna get
yeah.
we're gonna get 2 feet away and
And we're gonna like basically be on the other side of the gas station. That way, when they're charging in, they go straight through the gas station where the gas pumps are.
All right.
Okay.
You drive fast enough to where you lose them for enough time to be able to do what you want to do. And even though they're still running, you just leave the truck running like right at the door. And so
Oh yeah, let's just.
yeah,
oh,
like
do
you
we
leave
wanna
the
keep
truck, like you leave
wanna
the
keep
truck
the truck.
right
Okay,
at,
then we'll use the truck to get out of there.
yeah,
Yeah.
you leave the truck right at the door facing towards the road so that way you can just beat tracks.
And I tell
Imagine
I tell,
Make sure we
Pull up
don't
like
get gas
Tokyo
on the
Drift.
wheels.
I tell everybody, hey, make sure like you watch your like above, right?
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Do you want to fill up your truck while they're doing all the rest of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you fill up the premium,
Hmm?
premium,
Premium. No,
unleaded, or just regular unleaded.
just regular. 'Cause
Alright.
I don't know if my truck can. Usually it just says regular.
All right.
That's what I fill it with.
All right. So pull the truck, and you're facing the doors.
Yeah.
All right. So
Make sure there
You're-
is no gasoline
We'll make
from
sure.
the thing spewing out touching the truck,
We-
because it will create a trail to the truck.
Don't worry.
all right. So fill up the truck while they're all spewing gas around the pumps and like out towards the road.
Yeah, but not towards me.
Yeah, not towards
Not towards
you.
him.
Yeah, all right. And so you do that, and as soon as you get done, like putting enough gas in your truck, what you decide is enough,
Yeah.
you see them coming around the corner.
Okay.
All right, and all of you hop back in the truck, and you just tear ass out of the parking lot and literally hop over the curb. And you're sitting there, please let my shocks be strong enough. Please let them be strong enough. And so you hop over the curb, you're blowing through the bush. And like you're just like, fuck the red light, I don't care. And
But
Still have
it's
my makeshift
yellow.
spear.
and so like as you're hopping over the curb, like all the zombies are like running to the gas station.
I'm gonna
trying
duct tape.
trying to curve back around to get to you. Tim and Alex, y'all are just throwing,
Yeah.
like literally like both hands, like
Yeah.
to make sure that you hit something.
So
I'm gonna check an
And
open flare
You
spear.
don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't have to roll?
No, you're not rolling for this.
Open flare spear at the zombies.
Yeah, and so as you beat tracks beyond the red light, just
Is there a loud boom?
oh yeah, there's a loud boom so concussive that it actually blows the back of the truck up.
Damn it.
And that's how we all died.
Yeah, but like you had enough momentum and force to like where you were driving.
How
to,
fast
to
can the
where,
truck go?
To where you were already at 60 by the
Yeah.
time you hit that red
You can
light.
easily go 60.
No, I'm just saying like what's the max speed on it?
125-ish.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, so by that point, you
Imagine it's like the equivalent of hitting a speed bump.
by that point, you're you decide for whatever reason you want to get on the bypass on 386.
Just pull up on the bypass and stop to.
Well, no, like you just keep going. You don't even check for the most part, but like you can visibly see that because of the concussive force, it decimates everything within like a quarter of a mile, practically.
And that's why you don't mess with the rednecks.
So, somebody call the military. Let them know we did their
Trevor.
job.
Hold on.
Check
All
it.
right, so
Trevor.
after you do that, and you're on the bypass, you're hitting 70 miles an hour.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Alright,
tap
when-
on the window
when
and tell them to
you're-
slow down.
When you're on 386, you're starting to go around that curve to go back into grass from
Yeah.
being on the bridge, and all of a sudden you skid to a stop, and there's a whole nother herd coming directly towards you.
You're fucking serious.
Flip it around in reverse. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And then that's the end of the campaign.
Nice.
Yep.
Zip it to you.
Yeah. guys.
There you go. You can commit suicide.
Hey everyone, we hope you enjoyed the campaign. It was like a good little. I mean, did you all enjoy?
Yeah, do you like seeing
enjoy
us
it?
argue 24/7?
It was fun. I will say this. It was fun, but it could be stressful at times.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you really like if you have somebody DMing it and
And
they're
that's
like
Smoke
really
break.
trying to get you into it, you will get to the point where you're wanting to argue with everybody about the best plan.
The black guy didn't die.
There was 2.
Team Overwatch.
Yeah, so I mean,
Fuck you
just
guys,
like
man,
overall,
man.
like, what do you think as a system?
The system is good. I like
The system works.
Yeah,
The system's
but I mean,
okay.
does it really, like, did it really try and make you think more tactically?
Yes, absolutely.
Kinda.
Like, and more logically, like how to like go about like certain things.
A bit, yeah.
There were points that I just wanted to leave the group and go on my own.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna be honest.
that would
Just from the
happen.
infighting and
Yeah,
like,
well, I
so many
mean-
conflict-
I was gonna
conflicting
go
ideas.
with him to Hendersonville and check on his family anyway. That was
I
like
mean,
my
Yeah, why don't we
plan.
just turn and go to Hendersonville?
Alright.
We were in
well,
Hendersonville.
all right. Well, I mean, you know, but still, I mean, overall, what would you give the system?
The system, I would give it a.
I would give it a
Well, you know, 4 out of
3 out of 6. No, I'm just kidding.
That's like what? That's like 1/2.
Yeah, no, I'll
I
roll
mean,
the
like
D6.
out of 1 out of like 1 to a 5.
1 to a 5.
Someone give me a D5. Oh, they don't have those. Darn.
I would probably go with a like 2.5 ish. Like there are.
basically you're half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if instead of the D6 system, they used like a percentage dice or something, because I think that would be like,
I can understand that.
Yeah.
because
well-
there's a game like this, and it's like you have a skill and it's like from 1 to 100, and if you roll under the skill, you know, it's pretty much the same thing, but you're just using percentage dice.
Another thing too is that I found is the stresses are a little bit weird because like
Yeah.
I almost died a couple
From
of
scraping
times.
his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can understand that.
That was I was just like
What happened? I scraped my knee and got gangrene.
Yeah,
Or
so-
something.
Hulk.
Yeah, a little bit of it didn't make some of the rules didn't make a whole lot of sense to me either, because I was just like, I don't know.
I mean, if we did the God campaign and it was like medieval times, I can understand scraping your knee being something fatal because they have not that much medicine back then and be, oh, you get gangrene and you die.
But even then, like you wouldn't die like immediately. You wouldn't drop.
We have 2. Is it? I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. Oh, here's one. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, I think it's okay as like an intro
There's another one
RPG
over
system.
here.
You know,
Kinda.
if you're looking for an intro RPG system, I mean, it's okay to get started.
I don't think
it's
My
not,
advice
it's not,
for
it's
it-
not convoluted and overblown like some systems are.
I don't think that's a very. I don't think it is a good system though for newbies because I don't like.
Still
If you're
missing
talking
one.
about like going into D&D, I mean, I don't think that's
Like if you're talking about going into Dungeons and Dragons, Shadow the Demon Lord works a lot better because it runs on the
Yeah.
same kind of scales as Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah.
This is more, I wouldn't even say advanced. I'd say if
I
you're
just-
not wanting to go into Dungeons and
This is
Dragons,
like beginner, kind of, maybe.
I don't even say it's beginner. I just say it's a different system.
I think
And
I'm gonna
it's-
go smoke.
All right. Well, on that note,
my
we'll,
advice to people who want to play this at home, play it with people who think the same as you. A lot less arguments.
Or play it when you're drunk. This is a
Yeah, play it like you're playing drunk
This is a
Souls.
great RPG to play when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would
Not
be
that
amazing.
anyone other than me here has drank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
totally
Disclaimer.
not. Disclaimer, none of us have drank but him.
27.
Yeah. So
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, so on that
Do
note,
drugs
we're gonna
out of
leave you.
school.
Yeah,
I mean,
on
wait,
that note,
hold
we're
on.
gonna leave you with it.
Backwards.
So we hope you enjoyed the system. We hope you enjoyed the campaign. I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments or questions down below. Give us any ideas about different RPG systems that you might want to watch.
And don't forget, do drugs, stay out of school. I mean, wait, that's backwards. Don't do drugs, stay out.
You're a failure.
So yeah.
You're gonna end on that
So again, like I said before, murder, murder, murder,
I'm
murder,
the only
murder,
black guy that-
murder. All right, so see
We
ya.
finally had a
The
black
temptation
survivor.
to hand over my crown as death is really
All
tempting
right.
to give it to him.
All right, so bye everyone.
Murder!